Today I'm going to show you two condominiums in Cebu Business Park, very close to Ayala Mall in Cebu Business Park. And these are older condominiums, very well kept up, and because they're a little bit older than so many of the new ones built in the last 10 years, they are much larger. And about 10, 12 years ago, all the new condominiums, they kind of downsized everything. And this particular, we're going to look at two different units. This particular owner has some video cameras. I think four different video cameras in his unit. They are not online. My understanding, they're not online, just for security purposes. Anyway, the kitchen, nice sized refrigerator. You got a stove, and room here was once we get it open, the door handle is off there, so he's going to use kind of his key to get in there. And I just basically walked. I was walking around this part of Cebu Business Park and walked into a few different condominiums and asked if they had any units available for rent for me to look at. And this guy had the keys. The owner gave them the keys to two of them. So anyway, we're lots of cupboard space here. I like the larger size, 85 square meters. 85 square meters, which is about 914 square feet. Many of you are on square feet. And the asking price is 60K pesos, which at today's exchange rate comes out to about 1,050 US dollars at 57 pesos to the US dollar. Nice size, two bedroom. I think their internet is has been upgraded. I believe that's what he said. The internet has been upgraded, and so I believe there's fiber in here. Not absolutely positive, but many of the buildings in Cebu Business Park, because of its commercial, residential related, little nicer type of places, they have been upgraded with fiber as well. And the view out the window, one of these windows, and yeah, got another apartment or condominium going up just a block or so away. They have a very nice pool area we'll look at later. There's a roof deck, uh, gym, and a little bit of a conference room if you want to rent it out. If you want to get married, rent out the activity room or have some other type of event. And you've got the hot water units in each of the bathrooms. But yeah, look at this, nice size, nice size. Comes as furnished. I am not a real estate broker, agent, salesperson. I take videos. I walk around. I started this 2016. Uh, Salespeople would grab me in the mall, say, "Come and look at my condominium or my subdivision right now." And I always had a camera with me. I would take video, put it up, and seems to get quite a bit of interest here on YouTube. This was about 3:30 in the afternoon, and the construction site below there, I didn't hear any noise coming from that area, but you could possibly hear some construction noise. And this is the second unit he had keys to, uh, fully refurbished, and in fact they haven't got everything back in yet. They're putting a new television set in, I believe. Nice size couch. So many of these newer, smaller condominiums, they don't have a couch. They've got a small love seat, and that is the Calyx. There's a Calyx in Cebu Business Park, and there's a Calyx condominium over in IT Park where I've done video there. I've got an appointment later this week with somebody at Calyx there for a studio unit, I believe, is what he has. And yeah, like I do, I walk into places, I say, "Do you have any units available?" And sometimes they have the keys to a unit, sometimes they have the contact name, and they gave me the contact name. I called the person, set up an appointment at a couple different condominiums for later in the week. And yeah, here again, a lot of kitchen cabinet space, which is very nice to have. So many of the newer condos have very limited counter space, cabinet space. So where do you put your stuff? Another laundry room, if you want to make it into a maid's quarters, you could do that. Um, a lot of units, two and three bedrooms, do have maids units. A little bed. Sometimes they have their own. Oftentimes they have their own CR bathroom. And here's the smaller of the two bedrooms and CR bathroom shower there, and the larger. Now these are and the second bathroom. The hot water heater, you can't see it there, but it's down to the left where you open the door, so you can adjust the heat the way you want it. Yeah, right down there. And the bedroom. Now that's foam mattresses are very popular here in the Philippines, and I've got one where I live, and I went out and bought like I think a 3 or 4 inch topper to put over that over that harder surface. So there are ways to improve, and there again, Calyx. And this business park area down here, you've got kind of a U-shaped parking area. Each condominium has its own underground parking. You aren't going to get a lot of the traffic roaring through there, the loud motorbikes. You aren't going to get the dogs and the chickens, the roosters. For the most part, I don't think should be relatively quiet. Now, people always ask me about condo fees, condo dues, and I am not sure if that price includes the condo fees or not. He wasn't sure, and anyway, here's up on the roof deck area. You can come up here and walk around, jog around, and it kind of goes off in different directions here. So there's actually more room than I initially thought. Got a little bit of somebody's planting a little bit of a wall garden there. It looks like different types of flowers. Should be relatively peaceful with the walls up there that would be blocking any noise coming from the street. But even there, like I said, the street noise in that area should be relatively low. I don't believe either of these units had a parking spot included, but not absolutely positive. Um, Usually all the parking spots are bought up, but if you want to rent one, it might run you. I know cars where I live are being charged 6,000 pesos a month to rent a parking spot. My motorbike was 3,000, which was a bit outrageous. I finally sold my motorbike. Nice pool, look at that, nice and clean. And one thing that really struck me about this property, Sedona Park, is that very well kept up. Pets are not allowed. I'll do a video in a few days. Another condominium nearby that pets were not allowed, but they were allowed, and would be the reason I wouldn't rent in this other place, because I don't want a dog barking in the unit next to me and listen to that dog bark every time he wants to start yelping. So nothing against dogs. I like dogs. I just don't like to listen to them bark. And here's the gym area, kind of a unique setup there. That would be a little learning experience operating that particular piece of equipment. And then we're outside there. That is there again, Calyx. Going to walk across the street. It's a whole like a park area, quiet area. And we're going to look at Sedona Park building right there ahead of me. Right next to it is Park Point. No, Park Cebu Park 2. And there is Sedona Park. I'm waiting to get the contact information for these units. If I am supplied with that information, I will put it in the description of the video. Anyway, yeah, very nice place. Very nice place. Nice large units, pretty well furnished, but still enough space if you want to bring in some of your own furniture. There's still room a little bit to move stuff around and bring in some of your own stuff as well. And very nice pool, usable gym, quiet area, and a conference room here if you want to use that as well. Anyway, thanks for coming along. Safe travels, and I'll see you all next time.